For the likelihood of heavy rain beginning late tonight, probably after midnight, and then through tomorrow. Administrators at Texas A&M Kingsville are responding to the weather concerns by closing for the day tomorrow. The campus and all the classes at the university in Kingsville have been canceled for tomorrow. Administrators say they simply don't want students to take any chances driving in high water, and they say everything should be back to normal by Monday. Meantime, parents in the Driscoll, Kingsville, and Bishop ISDs should also be aware that classes have been canceled in those districts. Just keep that in mind. And just as a precaution, not because there is any problem, just to try to avoid any. Classes are expected to be back to normal tomorrow. We did reach out to the CCISD today. They say they are monitoring the situation, but for now there are no changes to the schedule tomorrow. For a complete list of school closures and university closures and so forth, just visit our website, KIIITV.com.